Hello, everybody. This is Virginia Manning. Of course, you know that I am the CEO of Gym Man Consulting. I am the founder of the Push Past Life movement. I'm a licensed professional counselor, and I'm also a licensed chemical dependency counselor. And at Gym Man Consulting, we strive and aim to help you overcome your life's common challenges. We offer tips, motivation, inspiration, guidance to help you overcome those challenges, okay? So feel free to reach out to me via my website at www.gymmanconsulting.com. If you have just general questions, if you have feedback, if you want information about the free 30-minute consultation, anything that you may have questions about, any program that I have, books, fees, the boutique, any kind of thing that I offer that you have questions about, please feel free to reach out and ask questions, give feedback, just additional information. I'm there for you, and I want to be your support system always and forever through anything that you may be facing, okay? So tonight, I want to talk to you about something that is like one of the biggest things that takes us over during the holiday season, and that's anxiety. Okay, we get anxious about having to pay bills, having to buy gifts, having relatives over, having to work extra hours to provide for our family, the big dinners and lunches and family coming over to visit, presents, and just still having to maintain the normal day-to-day routine. So yes, we do get anxious. And when we're talking about anxiety, we always are talking about things that are normal, like breathing exercises or modifying sleep, getting enough sleep, medications, relaxing. All of those things are the things that we hear every day about how to overcome anxiety, right? But today, I want to help you, reach a little further into some things about anxiety that people very rarely talk about, okay? Some things that if you don't address these things, your anxiety can be worse. It can worsen your anxiety if you don't address these things. And sometimes we don't realize that these things affect anxiety, but they do. Like I said, we usually just go over the normal things, getting more sleep, taking a time out, breathing exercises, exercising, medications. Those are the normal things. But what about the things that we don't know about anxiety? Those are some things that I want to reach out to you and help you get through with some tips and strategies today to help you get over those things that we usually don't discuss about anxiety. Okay, so one of the things that we don't normally discuss or talk about when dealing with anxiety is about avoidance. Okay, some people think that, okay, if I avoid anxiety, if I act like I don't have these symptoms of anxiety, if I don't feel this type of way, if I'm not getting anxious, overwhelmed, then it'll go away. And that's not true. You need to address anxiety. You need to accept the fact that I am anxious. I am overwhelmed about whatever situation I'm facing. That way you know that you need to address it and you need to deal with it so that you can overcome it. Okay, avoiding it will not make it go away. So yes, you do need to address it. So that's one thing that makes anxiety worse, when we avoid it. We try to avoid it. Something else that makes anxiety worse is when we just complain about it. You want to complain about it. You want to whine about it. You want people to have sympathy for you. But you need to address that. Don't just whine and complain about, I'm anxious. I can't deal with this stress. It's too much. You need to address what's causing you to be anxious. Nobody wants you just to be complaining. You don't even want to be just complaining. You want to deal with whatever is causing your anxiety. You want to face that fear head on. Okay? Also, like I said, you want to seek reassurance. You want somebody to have sympathy for you. No, don't seek reassurance of, oh, you are anxious. You are overwhelmed for the holidays. No, we want support. We want somebody to help us get over our anxiety and push us to the level of where, yes, you need help. You need support. You need to do some things to help you overcome your anxiety. But at the same time, you don't want somebody to reassure you like, oh, you'll be okay. Don't worry about going to the doctor. You want somebody that's going to support you, give you motivation, advice, and guidance to help you get over your feelings of anxiety. Okay, we want you to feel better. We don't want you just to band-aid it. We want you to take care of it and cure it and maintain it. Okay. Also, you think there's quick fixes to it, like, okay, if I just exercise real quick, or if I reconfigure my budget, rob Peter to pay Paul, then it'll be okay and I won't feel so overwhelmed. But remember, whatever problem you're facing, if you just put a band-aid over it, it's still going to be there the next day, okay? So we want to handle it effectively. We want some tips, some tools, some guidance on how we can maintain our anxiety so that if we do get anxious again, we have some strategies in place and you know how to handle it versus just trying to cover it up. We don't want quick fixes, okay? We want to deal with it head on so that we know how to maintain it and we can still function normally on a day-to-day basis, okay? Also, people think that having therapy or psychoanalysis is not good, or that means that, oh, you're super weird or, you're quirky or something like that, but it doesn't. If you seek treatment, that means that you're open to getting your self taken care of. You're open to dealing with your anxiety. You're open to facing that you have anxiety, and you're open to getting some strategies and tips in place and support in place so that you can overcome whatever is causing you anxiety. Because sometimes we can't exactly pinpoint what is causing the anxiety. So psychotherapy, counseling, any type of support system, joining a group of support team, a support system that has the same symptoms that you have. Maybe there's an anxiety support team somewhere that can help you, and you can band together and have you a team, a cheerleading team, to help you overcome your symptoms of anxiety, okay? So don't feel like you don't need to seek treatment or therapy. Also, some people think that if I just do drugs or if I drink, it goes away temporarily and I'm okay. The key word is temporarily. Drinking and doing drugs are only temporary fixes for a problem that's still going to be there. Your anxiety is still going to be there once you come off of your high of being on drugs and alcohol. The anxiety is still going to be there. So whatever the issue is that's causing anxiety is still going to be there. So you need to handle it properly with therapy, support, motivation, and tips. You need to use your strategies and tips to help you overcome your symptoms of anxiety. Okay. Also, some people think that if I just sip a herbal tea, it'll help me calm down. Yes, momentarily you will be calmed down in that very moment until, whenever, a couple of 30 minutes or whatever, whenever the symptoms of the herbal tea, the calmness fades away. But once again, whatever is causing your anxiety will still be there. So you need to address the issue. You need to find out what's triggering your anxiety so that you can face that trigger head on. Have you some tips and strategies in place, motivation, inspiration to help you overcome anxiety. And also, another thing that trips people up about anxiety is that they think if I take medications, I'm going to be okay. Well, research and study has shown that you may need medication. Sometimes some people's cases are so severe that they do need medication. But in addition to medication, you also need some type of therapy. It could be cognitive behavioral therapy. It could be motivational techniques. It could just be a support system. But medications alone do not remedy or help you maintain or manage anxiety, because it just covers it up, just like alcohol or illegal drugs would. So you need some support, motivation, tips, and therapy is most important when you have a severe case of anxiety, okay? So don't just think, once again, that exercise, taking a time out, relaxation. Sometimes we need a little more than those simple tools to help us overcome anxiety, especially if it's of a time of year that's high stress, like the holidays. You just got over Thanksgiving, so we have Christmas and New Year's. Those are high stress holidays because you still have to have your finances in check while you're doing the additional things so that you can enjoy your family and enjoy the holiday, okay? So once again, I want you to reach out to me at www.ginman consulting.com. Go to my contact me page, leave some information, questions, feedback, anything that you need, that you think that you need, that I can help you to push you to your next level so that you can overcome whatever challenges you may be having. And today we're focused on anxiety. So if you're having any kind of anxiety attacks, panic, overwhelm, I want you to reach out to me so that we can have our free 30-minute session and I can help you pinpoint some strategies and some ways to help you overcome whatever challenge you may have. Okay? So, nice talking to you. See you next time. Don't forget to visit the website and reach out, contact me, leave some contacts so we can get you to your next better place in life so you can overcome your challenges. So have a great night. Have a great day. See you next time.